Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with another tutorial making some ephemera for the Fairy Magic journals. I'm using the kits from My Porch Prints, Fairy Tea Party, and Fairy Magic, and we're going to be making this cute little pocket. So this is let me take that stuff out. This is the pocket, and then it has a flip out, and it has a hinge so that it can flip out. So hopefully I'm going to remember that, as I created this a few days ago, and I'm a little bit rusty. But the idea is this would be glued on the page on 3 sides as normal, and then this would be able to flip on the outside, flip out of the outside of the journal, which is the idea. And then I made some cards here. This is a journal card. I love big journal cards. So this one measures 5 by 5, and this one measures 4 1/4 by 7 3/8. So on my one that we're going to make together, I did round all the dimensions so that they're not the 16ths and the whatever. So that's the plan. So, and then I made 2 small tags for the pocket. But in this one that we're going to do together, we're going to do a hinged tag. So it's hinged at the top because I didn't want my pocket to look like this. So when it's like this and it flips this way, I didn't want that to be my view. So I thought if I did a hinged piece, we would be able to solve that. So stick that back in there. I didn't get any of my glue out. I haven't created in a few days, guys, so I took a little bit of a reprieve because I think I've been burning the candle at both ends lately. So this is the hinge tag. This is all the bits for the hinged tag, and then I've got some lace. I think I'll use the same lace to hinge it, but we will get to that in a quick moment. So this is the actual pocket for it. So this is my coffee dyed paper, and what I have done, I believe I had already measured this. Goodness gracious, where's my marks? Oh, right there. So the pocket is going to measure 5 1/4 inches wide, because that's how wide my Fairy Magic journal pages are. And then I've added on another 1/2 inch for the hinge. So I've marked that here. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So the dimensions are 3 inches high by 7 1/2 inches wide, and that is allowing 5 1/4 for the front pocket, and then I can't remember the dimensions for the fold. We'll find out here in a second. That doesn't seem right. That does not seem right. Hold on. Hold the fort. Because that's 5 1/4. That's not wide enough. What was I thinking? Oh, I know why. Thank you for letting me think that through. This is the flip pocket. That's why I'm confused. This is the front pocket. So the front pocket measures 3 inches by 5 3/4. That's the 5 1/4 inch wide for the size of my journal, and then another 1/2 inch for the score line. And then this is for this piece. So it's going to go like that, and it'll have a hinged 1/2 inch, and then it'll wrap around. So so hopefully I've got my brain set on that, you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me grab my hole punch or circle punch, and I'm all kinds of mixed up today. So let's start with our base. And again, I don't remember, this is like take 3 because I've been stammering. So this is my own coffee dyed mixed media paper. It's just a copy of it. So that is the flip. So let's work on the pocket first. So I'm going to go ahead, let me go ahead and ink up all the bits for this part, and then I'll be right back so that we can just hit the ground running in a moment here. Okay, just coming to the end of the inking. I can't remember if my plan was to put an eyelet on this and cut the corners. I'm not sure, but we'll ink it like it is for now. So that is ready to go. So again, this is the front pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and do my thumb notch. so that it's looks like a pocket. So I just kind of estimate. I don't worry about being perfect, as you know. And we'll ink that up really quick, that little divot. Okay, so that is that. And then we need to score this line. So let me bring my score thing in here. I think I've lost my words today, you guys. I have a lot on my mind. A lot on my mind. You know how that goes. So, in terms of, I think I've mentioned it in other videos, our school levy, excuse me, failed, and the cuts have already happened. My job was not cut, but people can still bump me. The people that got that their jobs were eliminated, if they have seniority, they can bump me out of my job. But the chances of that are pretty slim because I work in special education, and there's just not a lot of people that are made for that. So I'm relieved on that matter. I just want the bumping to be done so that we can go on with life. So I'm going to go ahead and score this one as well. It's also going to require a half an inch score. Where did that go? I thought I had marked it. Hold on. Oh, it's right there. Just can barely see it. So I'm going to score that just while we're here. Get that all out of the way. There we go. A little more fussing with that little thing. So then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this over. And the reason why I'm using the coffee dyed paper is I just really wanted that, sorry, I'm reaching for my bone folder. I really wanted the mixed media look on this, so that's why I did that. So let me ink this up really quick. Okay, and we're going to do the same with this, and we'll come back to this flip out part in a moment, so don't be concerned about that. So that is our, oh, and then that means it's off. Oh, I have done that before. Doggone it. Okay, well, perfection is not at play in the studio, clearly. Oh my gosh, can't believe I did that. Yeah, well, it is what it is. We won't do it on that. So it's just going to be off-centered, and that's okay. So now we're going to hinge this to this. So I need to look back on my prototype because I'm a little bit lame. Where did it go? There it is. So I'm going to take those things out just so you can kind of see what we're going for here. So this is where we're at. We're here. And so this hinge is here. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn this around. And this piece measures 3 inches by 7.5. That includes the half-inch score line. So let me just show you that really quick. We've already folded the score piece over. So yeah, 7 inches. Perfect. And so that's going to hinge here. So I'm going to glue this to this is basically what we're going for here. So let me, oh, I did ink that, didn't I? So we're going to go ahead and use our art glitter glue just because it's a good solid quick stick. That didn't sound great. A quick stick. I think you guys know what I mean. I thought about sewing around this, but I'm not going to do that. Do it on this one. I might do it on my prototype, and I might do some. Yeah, I'll probably make some more too off camera, just because I need quite a bit. I've got 2 journals going on here for the fairy magic stuff. So there we go. Just going to line that up. Hopefully you guys can see okay. And then I'm going to just turn it over and make sure that's nice and secure. Like so. Oh, that's so lovely, isn't it? That's beautiful. Let's set that aside. So now what we're going to do, now we can just fold this in half, basically 3.5 inches. So the pocket on the flip part is going to be 3.5 inches. So I'm just going to fold it, and I'm going to ink that edge really quick just so that you guys can see it and I can see it. So that's where we're folding to. So I'm just going to fold that in. I'm not going to go quite to the fold line, just give a little bit of room there. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder, crease that out. I just really wanted to show you the project, guys, so we won't be completely decorating this, I don't think. I can't remember. I can't remember what the plan was. Okay, so now, oh, I should have, Yeah, so now I need to punch these. I'm hoping that they'll both punch at the same time. Hopefully I can find my muscles. So we're going to punch through both of those so that they're even. And I'm going to try to go to the same depth as the other divot. Perfect. Easy peasy. So we're going to just ink that up and ink that up. And so that is the construction, you guys. So you could obviously make these any size you wanted them to be, and it'd be epic. You could make them tiny. You could make them as wide as you want for your journals. So it's perfect. So that's that. So let's go ahead and work on the flip tag, because that's going to be a little bit more challenging. And I will, when I'm all done, I'll put these in front of me, and you guys can take a picture if you want to. This is the front pocket measurements. This is the flip pocket measurements, and I'll provide this as well. So what we're going to do with this, I'm just going to set those bits aside. We do need to do some inking, so let me do that really fast so that we can continue on. Okay, there we go. I did back these with my coffee dyed paper. It's just a copy of it. I saved those. I took pictures of them and saved them on my computer. I can't scan them because my scanner is terrible, so these are our two pieces, and I'm just going to try to look at which direction I want them to go. I think I like that. So we're going to hinge these to start with. So I'm going to put them together like so. I need to grab a paper towel here. I did drag my sewing machine over here, but I think I'm not going to. So, you know, I just don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we should sew? Because we totally could sew, you know. We could totally sew. There's nothing done here at all. Except I just cannot do those curves, so I'm not going to do it this time. I think what I might try is I have a square punch, and that would solve my problem of wanting to sew around these divots, but I'm uncomfortable doing that because I can't sew that great. But I do have this. Let me show you this. I got it at the Goodwill, and it is a square punch. And it measures, it would be perfect size. So it measures, it doesn't say what size it is, I don't think. It's an EK Success, and it is 1 3/8, I guess. It's kind of an odd size, but I might try that on the next one. I wonder if we could try it here. That's interesting. I thought I punched 2 holes there. Didn't I? Oh, this is the sample. Are you guys laughing with me yet? I hope so, because that's what I'm here for, entertainment. I'm here for entertainment purposes. So I think we're going to let it be the way it is. So I'm waffling, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these over like this. And I'm going to grab a piece of this lace. I think this will be perfect because I'm going to attach that dangle to it, and it'll be all matchy-matchy and beautiful. So I'm just going to cut a bigger piece than I need here because I've got a rough edge here. So I can trim that off after we glue it on. So I was thinking I could just do this. Right? Just do that. I think that would be just fine. So I'm going to just kind of get them in position because I don't want them to be too close. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some glue, Fabri-Tac is what I'm using. Okay. My Fabri-Tac bottle and my art glitter glue bottle are very full right now. So they just, they're behaving very, very well currently. I'm just going to move that for a second so that I can line this up and get, I'm trying to go half-ish, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm aiming for half. My paper towel. I can fudge this in a second when I have more freedom to touch it. That glue is always so sticky though, so I like to do that first, and then I can kind of look at the back. Oh, it doesn't actually look that crooked, so let's just go with that. And then we're going to put this piece down here, Oh, I put it on. I did put glue on both. Goodness gracious, Cara-Renee. Yikesies. Went to my grandson's soccer game this morning, which was really fun. He's a very good soccer player. And I'm trying to live more purposefully. I'm trying to live in the moment more and enjoy the things that are going to pass. You know, these kids aren't going to stay young. And I don't want to miss any more than I've already missed. So they have become the priority. My home, my life, my husband, they are my priority. They are my passion. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this off. I'm going to go ahead and close it and do it. Well, probably be better, probably cut better if it's open. So I'm just going to trim that off. Come on. Don't be difficult. So I'm going to go to my granddaughter. She's 12 and she plays softball, and she's one of the pitchers. So I'm going to go see her game this afternoon, and then when I come back, this evening I will be doing the drawing for the Shabby Travel Journal and other prizes for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. So that is our hinge. Isn't that amazing? And look at all that writing space, you guys. It's epic. And the hinge does not interfere with writing. So beautiful. Definitely going to make more of these. So let's go ahead and decorate the front. I thought I would just put a piece of this ribbon, and then I cut a circle from my paper, the same paper that we used, and then I just cut a circle image there for that. And I don't remember what this was for. It might be for the pockets. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I was thinking, so it's been a while. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. I think I'm going to use my art glitter glue because I don't want all that Fabri-Tac to show through this clear. I'm not sure if this is going to work actually at all, but I'm going to try. So I'm just going to put a thin line here because I don't really want to just slather it. So I'm using this as a guide here to the side to see where that other line needs to go. Line of glue. So hopefully that will have minimal impact on this. Oh, that wasn't even the right place, Cara-Renee. Goodness gracious. I can try again though. Just going to gently wipe that off. Got that completely in the wrong space. But that's okay. To err is human. Try that again. Just can't quite see my line clearly, apparently. So I'm just going to put the bead there. And still not great, but it'll do. It'll do. Hoping that will hold. It should. I usually use Fabri-Tac on material. I think I need to put some here too, because I don't want it to take any kind of abuse when it's being used, and I'm concerned about that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there too. Now if you stitched, this problem would be solved. So I might do a couple more. I will do a few more of these off camera. And then I probably won't get them done before I need to put this video up because I have a very busy weekend. So but you guys will see it in the flip through of the journals when we get to that point. So, oh goodness, I cut some of my tag. Oh well, no problem. Just wanted to keep this one a little bit shorter, so that's beautiful. So I thought we would put this here. You can't really hardly see that fabric. What were you thinking, Cara-Renee? Oh my word. Well, it is what it is. Maybe if we bring it up like there, because then we can see that ribbon. I think I'll do that. So I may, I didn't get any sentiments or anything here, so I'll have to come back to that. But you guys can see it in the photos at the end of the video if you'd like to check that out. So we're just going to kind of go up here, and just so we can see that beautiful organza sheer ribbon. And then we've got this piece. We'll see how. I don't have to get this video up right away. I think it needs to go up on the channel on Monday. But I am also leaving for our big fishing trip, and I'll be gone for I leave on Friday morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so I'll be gone for 5 days. So I'm hoping to get some content up so you guys can check it out while I'm gone. I think that's really pretty. I almost would like to put another piece of that lace there because I think it would be a great accent. So let's see what that would look like. Except it's a tag. I don't want to do that. I always forget that. You don't want to do too much. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this little dangle to the top here. It's so pretty. I'm just going to try to get it in there. And maybe we should go a little higher. Yeah, like there. I am so grateful for the outpouring of comments on these dangles that I did with the wax seals, because I wasn't sure if they looked that great, because I had all these grand plans of putting beads and stuff, and I'm not a beader. I need to figure it out, but I'm not. So that's our flip tag. So again, I'll probably add some more embellishment to it as we go or off camera. So what did I have in mind for this? Because I have all this green beautiful stuff, but I'm not sure. I don't want to really cover everything because look, that's just terrible. But I think I was thinking about let me measure this, guys, so that you have it for the to snap a picture if you want. So this one was 5 by 5. So large pocket. Oh, that's the large pocket journal card, and it is 5 by 5. So I will bring those back into shot when we get a little further along. So so I was thinking I could maybe put it on here. I think that would be very, very pretty. Look at that. How magical would that be? Yes, yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I am going to use my Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to grab a brush here so that I can brush it out a little bit so that we don't have a lot of lumps and bumps. So because I do need to get it all the way to the edges, because this is a journal card. It's going to take some, it's going to be doing some traveling in and out of pockets and such. So I'll get that on very, very well. I'm not taking too long with this. Okay, let's see if we can just smooth it out a little bit with my brush. Usually works out pretty good. There we go. I should have some water in there because that's going to go bad, that brush. So we're just going to place this on here. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. Now I'm excited to play more and make some more of these different variations, guys. So I might do some more just so you can see them in the photos at the end. Same process, probably the same dimensions I'll be doing. So just pulling that up carefully. Oh, this is so pretty. That's going to need some significant time to dry though. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it off though. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm very much looking forward to summer break. It's been a hard year. I say that every year. Ever since COVID, our job has been, it's just been so difficult. Just so difficult. And so, you know, I'm blessed to be able to get the summer off with the students. So looking forward to more crafting and more dreaming about what I want to do. I'm going to give some thought to selling my work. My husband is open to it, going down that road again, but we'll see. I don't want it to steal my joy, so that's what I'm kind of balancing here, is retaining my joy. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's going to go in this pocket. It's almost too big, isn't it? Wow, that is too tight. So let me trim off a little bit off of this edge here. I may have to trim it off of the other side too, because that is way too wide. So I think I'm going to trim just a smidge more. So the dimensions are changing, you guys. So you could you just want to be thinking. So as I mentioned, my front pocket, this pocket is 5 1/4, so I should have been thinking about that differently. So that's going to be a perfect fit. So let me give you the dimensions now, in case you're really wanting to follow along exactly. So it is now 4 11/16. I hate those measurements. And just under, I didn't have to change it that way. So it's just 4 and let's just say 4 3/4. It's close enough by 5. So let me change that. 4 3/4 by 5. Okay, there we go. Let's get on with it, Cara-Renee. Goodness. I'm just going to ink that up again. This is so pretty. This, I don't know what you call this. It's like a tulle kind of a material. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's epic. Epic, epic. There we go. So that's that. So the last thing we have is just our tag. Oh, you know what? Did I have this for that? Or did I have this for this? I had an extra piece. Oh, I had this. Nope. I was thinking it would be fun to put some lace along the bottom of these. So I think I am going to do that because I like that look. And it gives a nice something to hang out the bottom of the journal. Oh, this is almost gone. I'm going to cry. I'll use those other pieces. Well, I guess I can use them because I'm going to be doing this in sections. So I'm thinking maybe I'm not too far there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. I'll trim it off in a moment. I don't like them to hang too far off, generally speaking, but I'm thinking about it now. That's quite a bit. So let's go ahead and go up about 1/2 inch or so, inchish. Yeah, that's about 1/2 inch. Of course, you can do what you want, as always. So that's a straight edge. So I'm going to try to line that one up. It's easier to trim off the other end. So I'm just going to kind of play with this until I get it the way I want it. So up a little bit, all the way across. Get my paper towel. Be really pretty. I will definitely do some sewing on the future ones, guys, because this is really nice. It would be very nice sewn. There we go. Okay. So, and I like the contrast of this kind of mixed media look with the lace. I think it's very, very complimentary. So, oh, that's lovely. So do we want it on? So this is going to flip this way. You know what? I don't even think we need it on the other piece. I don't think I'm going to put it like that. What do you think? I wish you could tell me. Because it's not going to create any more bulk, so there's no concern there. But I would want to make put it in pieces here. And this is going to flip this way. So I almost like it without it on that. I think I'm going to forego that. So let's just go with that, and I will decorate the front of this crooked thing. Okay, tag. Tag. Let's go ahead and I'm going to cut my corners. I do want to make this into a regular tag, like so, and there we go. Okay, ink that up. I love these images so much. Oh, I forgot to completely ink this. Hold on. This is another, these other things are backed with a different mixed media paper. I really like the subtlety of this one. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do an eyelet on here. And so I've got my eyelet little flower thingy here, which I showed you, I think, in the last video. And I'm gonna grab an eyelet because I think I might want to add something on this later. So I'm just gonna get it ready now. And I'm gonna grab an eyelet just to have it all prepped. And then we need, not an eyelet, a bulb pin rather. and an eyelet. Close it, close it, close it, Renee. There we go. So let's go ahead and punch our hole. So I've got the little crocodile. Is this still called a crocodile? I don't know. You know what I mean. There we go. So excited about the drawing, you guys. I've got the shabby journal, the shabby travel journal, and I believe 3 other prizes. So maybe 4. I can't remember. They're sitting over on my left, but I can't quite see. But I did select them, so I now know what I'm going to be giving away, and I will share that with you in the giveaway video, which will be at what did I say? I'm going to draw at 8 o'clock tonight, Saturday the 20th, and so yeah, super excited. Awesome possum. I didn't pull any eyelet, any trim there. I will do that off camera. So we've got that. She's very, very plain right now. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have covered her too. That would have been really pretty. But I think we'll just keep her more simple. I'll probably put some kind of a word or maybe something on here, but we'll see. But look at her. Isn't she just precious? So you guys, I think we are done. I'm just going to go ahead and hook this on just so that it's here. We'll just make something really pretty off of this. Maybe we even put one of the wax seal dangles on here. I'm not sure at the moment. So I'm just going to hook that on there now just so that it's ready to go. So there we go. So this is the way it's going to work. This goes here. Okay, and then this goes. I don't know if you'd want it in the front or the back. Maybe the front, and have her just kind of peeking out the top. And then our other flippy tag goes in this pocket. Oh, it's not a pocket yet though because I didn't glue it. But it will go like that, and then when this flips, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see the other side of this, which is going to be epic, and I'll put something on there to make it pretty. So that is the video for today. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that it inspires you to get creative about how you can kind of ephemerize your ephemera, you know, by putting little additions on it, like this beautiful tool and this dangle with the wax seal and a little bit of lace, and it just pumps it up a little bit. I think it makes it really sweet. So I will see you in the next video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.